So welcome back, and next up is Nicolay from Telespor, and he's going to tell you all about IoT and tracking. Enjoy his talk.
Hello, my name is Nicolay Jansen from Telespor in Norway, and today I want to talk to you about solving asset tracking in rural areas. A little bit about us. We have been working with asset tracking since 2004. We have 6 employees and over 80,000 connected devices. Mainly our customer is the farmer, but we have also other customers like leisure boats and other IoT tracking applications. So our main product is usually this. It's the tracker for an animal. Whether it's a sheep, reindeer, cattle, this is the highest volume we have today on IoT products. It's quite difficult to handle because once it's deployed, it's undeployable. The animal will not return to the farm for up to 6 months, so we have to be totally sure that the system is fail-proof, both firmware and power-wise. And how do we assure this? Yes, we have to have a device with both cellular connection and LoRaWAN connection. And here comes the challenge. Most of Norway, especially, is very remote and has very bad cell phone coverage. The cell phone coverage is usually concentrated around various people, and we have a lot of areas where there are no people. There is, of course, many areas without cellular connection at all. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. So the best solution would have to be a hybrid device with both LoRaWAN and cellular connection. So, actually, we made a device which has both LoRaWAN and cellular connectivity. We came up with the Tracker 5, combining LR1110 and the Nordic Semiconductor nRF9160 to ensure connectivity 100% everywhere in the rural parts of Norway. Okay, so how do we ensure LoRaWAN connectivity in these kinds of the country? We have made an off-grid gateway system. So when you are to deploy gateways in this kind of environment, you of course need to face some challenges that are not normal. The first challenge is the transportation. You really need to ensure that everything is pre-assembled and pre-tested and built as good as it can for helicopter transport. This is the only way to get around. So things has to be light and small. So we have made the basic rack is made especially for mounting directly into the mountain. It's easy to transport and it's made helicopter friendly for easy transportation. As you can see here, we are transporting a lot of systems in one go. Helicopters are quite expensive and it needs to be fast and efficient. At this particular area, we focused that the base stations should be mostly pre-configured and pre-assembled before we went out. At this particular day, we assembled 5 gateways in a quite large area, and we used approximately 5 hours on the total job. The second challenge is the power supply. We have made a solar system, a power system actually, with solar panel, solar regulator and battery, which is optimized for Norwegian climate. We of course have very little sun in the winter, about 2 hours, and in the summer we almost have sun 24 hours a day. So obviously we have too much power in the summer and too little in the winter. So the solar panels, they are made so they can handle extreme winds, snow, and it's flat and vertically mounted so it will catch most of the sun in the winter. As you can see here, we have a 110 amp hour 12 volt battery, which can power the gateway for about 2 weeks. And we have a vertically mounted 90 watt solar panel, which feeds the battery. We're also aiming to increase this battery life by making the gateways more efficient. So we're struggling very hard to find the most low power gateway that's available. Currently, with some mods and tweaks, we are at 3.6 watts. Okay, so the third challenge is the weather. We have much rain, snow, wind, and cold temperatures and high temperatures. In high winds, we have issues with oscillating antennas. Due to the flutter effect in high winds, we have, as you can see here, a LoRa antenna which has broken off. Snow and ice is also a big problem. It will accumulate on the gateway, causing it to be heavier and catch more wind, and it will also block the solar panel, which provides charging for the battery. So it's essential that the solar panel is catching as less wind as possible and not catching any snow or rain. Okay, just to summarize, we are constantly developing the gateway, finding errors and fixes, making it better. We are happy with it as it is today, but we are currently developing it to make it the best off-grid system in the world. So if you have any questions or something you want to discuss with me, just send me an email and feel free to contact me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for having me here at the Things conference.